Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today is actually on Tuesday when I'm recording this. I'm trying to push out a few extra videos for the rest of the month of September, so please make sure that you're having those notifications on so that you don't miss one of my videos that I upload, because I am uploading more often. So hopefully I can keep this up. I always say that I love doing this. It's just a matter of time, honestly. But I got out of the shower. I started out somewhat early today. Jimmy has gone to work today and I checked in with him and he's doing okay. So that is great news. But I woke up around 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning and woke up, got the dogs ready to go into town to be dropped off at the groomers. So I did that. Once I came home, I had a shower right away because I had lots of stuff to do today and I wanted to make sure that I had a shower and got ready for my day before my day kind of gets away from me. So did that, just got out of the shower. As you can see, my hair is still wet. This is how I leave it. I put one product in it after I get out of the shower and that is it. I let it air dry. So I will link a video actually up in the cards for like my get ready, my morning routine and all the hair products that I am using. I have changed it up a little bit as far as the product, but actually today I used the Mixed Chicks gel that I did mention in that video, so make sure you go and check it out. It's amazing stuff if you have curly hair, and you can actually get it all on Amazon, so make sure you check out that video. But I plan on getting some work done today before I have to go back and pick up the dogs. I have to go and pick them up around 3 o'clock and it is now 10:40, so I have a little time to do some work, which is good. I still have a lot of orders that I need to push out. I finished probably about 7 or 8 yesterday, which are actually on the floor. If you can see over there, I do need to take them into town when I go and pick up the dogs. Then I'll go and drop those off at the post office before I pick them up. I just wanted to see if I could get maybe a few more done before I went to the post office today. I think I have like 18 orders still to do, so in the matter of a day I think I got like 4 or 5 orders, so that is great, keeping me busy. And I will be sharing what I eat today, and yeah, we're gonna try to do the rest of the month on the BBBE challenge. I'm really gonna try to do it. As you know, last week was kind of a write-off and it was just very stressful of a week. But we will see how we will do today, and I'll be sure to share my meals with you. But I am going to get some work done, and I will see you guys in the next clip.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head.
All right, I have finished 11 orders, so that is done. So I will be taking those to the post office, but I am going to have my first meal. It is 1:15 right now. So I'm gonna make my first meal, and then I need to go and check my P.O. box. And then while I do that, I'm gonna mail these orders, and then I have to pick up the dogs for 3 o'clock. So that's kind of my plan over the next couple of hours. And honestly, for my first meal, I think I'm just gonna keep it simple and have some bacon and eggs. So that is what I'm going to make. This is going to be meal number 1. I have 4 slices of the thick sliced bacon, and I have 2 eggs that were fried in probably a tablespoon or more of butter. Like I said, I've really been liking that, to fry my eggs in butter lately instead of the bacon grease. And this is going to be meal number 1, and it is almost 1:30. All right. Get all those parcels sent off. So yeah, I finished 11, like I had said, but I still have like 14 open orders that I still need to do. So I've been getting a lot of orders, which I'm so grateful for right now. Jimmy did go to work today, so I'm excited. I just checked in with him because it is now 2 o'clock and he's still doing okay, he said. So I'm happy about that. I'm glad, you know, that he's not in pain today, or you know what I should say, not that he's in pain, but he's mobile, because he had said it's not the pain that he worries about. Like, he can work through the pain. It's the mobility. It's the mobility that he like can't live without. So, you know, and that's like everybody, you know what I mean? I would consider myself to have a pretty high tolerance, but you know, when you're strapped, like not strapped to your bed, but you know what I mean? When you're immobile, you kind of feel like, I don't want to use the word useless, but that's how Jimmy feels. That is exactly how Jimmy feels. He feels when he's immobile and he can't do things, that he's useless, and he is not by any means. I understand how he feels, but I was a single mom for years, so I have taken care of a household. I've taken out the garbage. I've, you know, mowed the lawn, shoveled the snow, done all of that stuff. So I don't know why. It's just, I think he is a provider, so he feels like the necessity to do all those things, right? All the blue jobs. But I really do not mind. I love, that was one thing, I actually wanted to be a nurse growing up, until I realized how good your marks had to be to get into nursing school. And you know, I was not an A+ student by any means, so that kind of deterred that. But I really wanted to be a nurse. However, they have the hardest job ever. I like, you know, taking care of the ones that I love. I've never been put in that scenario of taking care of somebody I you know, don't know personally, like nurses do. Like, they're the best. Here anyways, near where I live in Medicine Hat, every single time that we have gone to the emergency or the hospital, they are fantastic. And Jimmy is always so kind to the nurses and thanks them and appreciates them and all of this, because I think that's one thing that kind of gets unrecognized is the nurses. But Jimmy is doing so much better today, so we will see how he is after work. He did talk about going into the house that he's working at. The good thing about that, I wanted to give you an update on the house that he's working on, is the homeowner went ahead and scheduled somebody to do the flooring. So Jimmy won't have to do the flooring, so that's great news. And he's already done a lot of the hard work. So he's done a lot of like the carpet and taking out that and doing all the staples. So all that's really left is baseboards, like, and some painting at the house. So Jimmy is thinking that he's able to do that because it's not a lot of labor intensive things. He's still going to take it easy. If he does go in tonight, I said that either me or Zoe would go with him, but he has reassured me that he will be doing light stuff only, and he will take it easy, because I told him if he goes straight back into it, gung-ho, it just goes backwards. You will be in that bed again for a week. Like, we need to take it easy, and we need, you know, we need you to be mobile and to be healthy, you know, forever, right? Essentially, but you know, you got to take care of yourself. And Jimmy doesn't know his limits sometimes, and I remind him all of the time, you know, to know his limits and to recognize his limits, to say, I'm not 30 anymore, right? I have to really kind of gauge what I'm doing and take it easy. So fingers crossed, but I feel so much better today, you guys. I'm in a much better headspace. I'm feeling positive. I got a smile on my face, and it just goes to show you that we all go through these struggles, right? You know, that's why they call them accidents, or you know, you never know what's going to happen, and you always want to be prepared mentally. And you know, with your eating habits and your mentality, all of these things matter. So take care of you first, for sure. All right, I'm gonna go check the mail. I have to drop off my parcels, I have to pick up the dogs, and I think that is about it. So let's get going. All right, I am here at, it's called Muttley Crew, such a cute name, but this is where we get the dogs groomed. But I first wanted to let you know about another Perfect Keto sale. I know, I think they're having them like every week lately, which is awesome. You know, definitely take advantage of all of their sales all of the time, because their last one last week I feel was really, really good. But they have really good sales. Highly recommend that you take advantage of their sales. So the sale that's going on this week is only Monday to Friday this week, and it is build your own bundle. 3 or more items you get 30% off. So pretty good deal. I always say 30% is actually a really good deal, especially when you're thinking about like 3 products and you know it comes to however much money, and that's like $30 off of $100. So I feel like that's such a really good savings. So that is the sale that is going on right now. Please make sure that you enter in my giveaway. So they came out with actually a new and improved variety pack of keto bars, and if you have not seen that video, I will link it down in the description to enter in to win yourself a case of keto bars. 12 keto bars. I haven't even opened up the package, and I am doing a giveaway for that this Friday. So please make sure that you enter in that giveaway, as well as if you are wanting to take advantage of this sale, or you're needing to stock up on all of your supplies, your collagen, your electrolytes, all of that good stuff that Perfect Keto has on their website, click the link down below. You won't need to enter in any coupon code or anything, but please make sure that you're using my link down below. It gives me a little bit of a kickback if you are needing anything from Perfect Keto. So that is the sale going on this week. I am going to go in and pick up the dogs, and let's see how cute they look. They needed it. I'm trying to get them like to come here every like 2 to 3 months. Because like I'd mentioned, Jimmy is unable to bath them because the way that his back doesn't bend. And yeah, it gets expensive. That's the only deterrent. I find that it's expensive, but I think it's like $140 for both of the dogs. And like I said, I usually come here once every 3 months or so. So I'm gonna go in and get them. Let's get our dogs. Here you go. Good job. Okay. All right, dogs are done. So Zoe had mentioned, actually, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that Aries had kind of like a scratch behind his ear, like kind of like a lumpy, that he maybe nicked himself or something. But the groomer had said that it's probably a heat spot, which one of our dogs that we had that has passed away now had a heat spot, and we did have to go to the vet to get medicine. But I'm gonna try to put some polysporin on it and see how it looks. I haven't looked at it yet. I'll look when I get home, because it was really hard before he got groomed to see how it was, but now that he's groomed, I'll be able to have a better look at it. But I might have to take him to the vet and get that done. But last time that happened to our other dog who had passed away, they had to shave it, and we needed a cream, plus he was given antibiotics. So sometimes though with heat spots, I found anyways, if you catch it early enough, then you can like treat it yourself. But we'll see. It's kind of up in the air right now. But I got my dogs back. Rosie is over here. She is a Bichon Shih Tzu, and she tends to sleep on the floor, because I found that we went on a really long trip camping one year, and she was on the seat, and we have seat belt hooks for them on the seat, and she got sick from sitting on the seat. It was a long drive. It was probably like 5 or 6 hours, but I find that she does better, and she always lays on the floor, and I feel that that's probably wise, because she gets car sick. But look at my little Rosie. She's such a cutie patootie. Oh my gosh. Don't let her looks deceive you though. She can get into everything and anything. All right, it is now after 5 o'clock. Jimmy did come home after work. Said he had a pretty good day. His leg was a little bit sore because it's his left leg that is causing the problem with the mobility. So like I had mentioned in last week's videos, he thinks it's a pinched nerve, and it's bothering his left side from his kind of like hip bone down his leg, which causes his leg to be very, very painful and numb, and all of the things, which makes him unable to walk. So he said that it was hurting a little bit, but he was still okay. He was still able to walk, had mobility. He was walking perfectly fine. And he did go into town to do some light painting. So his project today was to paint baseboards, which they will be up on like a table, like, you know, height won't, they're not going to be like attached to the ground or anything like that, or as molding yet. They will be up on a table and he will just be able to paint them. So he's not doing anything excruciating, laborious, hard work, because I told him either me and Zoe are more than capable to come with him and help him, but he said that he is just doing painting. So I'm happy. I'm happy for him. Obviously for me, it's a huge stress lifted, and you know, I know how my feelings and emotions came off, and that's exactly how I felt. You just feel helpless, but now I'm feeling happy for him, because for him, you know, the mobility was awful. So that is great news. But I am gonna get started on my supper, and for supper I'm just gonna have a steak. I'm gonna have a big old steak with some butter on it. I am not gonna take you into the kitchen. We are not gonna go over there because it is a mess. It's not dirty, like all the dishes are clean and everything, but I have, like, since my dad came over, today is Tuesday, and my dad came over on Sunday, so we did all of the dishes and dishwasher and everything. So we have a lot of clean pots and pans on the counter. Plus we have, like, Zoe had some empty pop cans that are there. I have the dog's harnesses and leashes over there from coming home. It's just kind of like a mess over there, and I don't think I'm gonna have time to clean it tonight because I wanna get some work done downstairs. But I definitely have all day tomorrow because I will be home all day tomorrow to work, clean up, you know, get this household back to normal. As much as I love Jimmy, it's just, I wanted to spend all the time with him. And of course he wasn't able to do much at all. Like, he usually does help me with like the dishes, the dishwasher, the laundry, sweeping, mopping. Like he probably does more housework than I do, and he wasn't able to do any of that, like the garbage or anything. So I did all of it, which I'm not complaining about. I'm not complaining about, but then there's other jobs that just kind of get put on the back burner, right? So I am going to organize and kind of clean, hopefully tomorrow, work on my orders, because I haven't done any more orders, Etsy orders, since I've been home. Oh my gosh, that reminds me, I have to show you what is going to be launching in my Etsy shop. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I can get pictures and get it up for next week, but it's gonna make an excellent Christmas gift, birthday gift, any sort of little gift that you need for a family member or a teacher. It's gonna be a great gift for that. So I will show you guys later on, but first I'm gonna make the steak. What I wanted to say about the steak is I think I left the propane on last week when I made a steak for myself. It was when Jimmy was sick and I was just like delusional for a few days because I was so preoccupied with him and how he was doing. I think I forgot to turn the propane off. So I went to go and start it for my steak and there's nothing. So I think the propane is all empty. So I'm gonna make a steak just on a skillet, just on my stove top, and then I will show you, excuse me, then I will show you when it is all done and I will show you my plate. Alrighty, this is my steak. Actually, sirloin steaks were on sale last week. So I bought 2 3-packs. I've been buying a lot of beef steaks because I cannot find any more venison steaks in our freezer. I think it's all ground and there's some roast in there. I could just slice up some roast to make some steaks, but the whole thing with venison is that it's not fatty enough, so I would have to add a lot of fat to my meal, whereas a sirloin steak has a pretty good ratio of fat and protein. So this is going to be my steak. I'm going to put a little bit of melted butter, probably not a little bit, I'll put a lot, probably about a tablespoon or even 2. This is a pretty big steak, and that is going to be my supper for tonight. All right, I am going to go downstairs to my office and show you what I got in the mail today. I'm so excited to start making these. First of all, what I need to do is I need to take pictures of all of them. Well, I'll show you in a second. Let me show you. I have a business bank account that I have, that I do all of my business transactions through there. That is what I made sure that I had saved up quite a bit of money, actually, like 6 months worth of funds, like from my AdSense and just that YouTube was creating for me. Because when I left my government job of 12 years, I wanted to make sure that I had a really good account built up and savings in my business account. And that is just strictly for business only. I do it because of tax purposes. It's just much easier for my accountant to keep track of all of my expenses and all of my income. So I did use some of that money that I had saved up to invest in my Etsy shop, because I needed a lot of startup things to start my Etsy shop. I know this is kind of going off topic, but I do want to like show you what I have on my Etsy shop, because I feel like maybe some of you might be interested. It's not budget related, but I did use quite a bit of money in order to invest into my Etsy shop by buying all of the budget binders that you see here, a laminator, the Cricut machine itself I found used on Facebook Marketplace, like the vinyl. There was a lot of things that I had to do for expense wise. So I decided to invest. This wasn't a lot of money to invest because I just started out really small with this product, and see if there's really like a need for it, or like, I don't want to say a need because obviously it's things that you don't need, but see if it's popular. I don't want to invest a whole bunch of money just in case that nobody's interested in it. So I decided to start out small. But what it is and what is trending, actually, it's pretty big on Etsy, is these customizable pens. So these are the ones that I just made up. So I bought like a whole bunch of different color of pens, and then I bought a whole bunch of different beads and everything. So eventually what I plan to do is take pictures of all of the options that I have, like the pen color, the beads, and like the design itself. So I did up these 4. And then I did buy some envelopes. I just wanted to see how the packaging envelopes would look with the pens. But you guys, look at how adorable, I'm trying to see if it's like keeping in focus here. Look at how adorable this gingerbread man is. Oh my gosh. So I feel like these are really great gifts for Christmas, for a teacher, for a neighbor, for your delivery postman. Like, we always, especially when the girls were little, we did little gifts like this at Christmas time for the janitors at the school. We did it for their teacher. We did it for the receptionist. Like, we did little gifts for all of those people because they have such an important job, right? I'm just thinking of school because that's what we did. But like, even for Jimmy's job, you know, he does have like a manager and, you know, somebody that looks after him. And I don't know, I just think that this is, if I could find like a Harley Davidson, that would be really cool. Like a Harley Davidson or a motorcycle or something like that for guys. So this B one is adorable. So I do have a bunch of options. That is what is all in here. I have different beads and different pens. Look at this little panda one. Like, you guys, it's so stinking adorable. And so kind of your options are limitless with what you can create. I also have some apples here, which I think would be really cute for teachers. So definitely for Christmas gifts, I want to launch these by the end of September, because I do, everything that's on my Etsy shop is, I ship international. You just pay for the shipping. There's nothing I can do to control that. I figure out how much it weighs, the size of it, and I input it, and they figure it out through Canada Post. I don't make any money off of the shipping, and I can't do anything about the shipping cost. But that is why I do international, because you know, obviously I want you guys, everybody, to have an option to buy on my Etsy shop, not just limited to Canadians and such. But Oh my gosh, these are so adorable. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below if you think that this is like a really good gift idea, if you really think that it's going to be popular. Look at this donut one. I don't know, they're so cute. So I'm going to work on that hopefully in the next week, and then by the end of September I will be able to launch them. It just takes a long time to like take all the pictures, do the listing, and think of like a reasonably price at all of those things. So, but I do want to get that done by the end of September, just so that it gives enough time if people are ordering internationally. To the US, it usually takes about a week, 10 business days, I would say, or even less. But if somebody's ordering internationally, like I've had like orders from Croatia, I've had Switzerland. I just sent off an order to Switzerland. So like there is people that order internationally from my Etsy shop. And I want to make sure that I announce these for Christmas ideas and gifts early enough so that they can receive them in November. You know what I mean? If it does take a while before it gets to them, you know, if it's shipping to the other side of the country. But I'm so excited. This gingerbread man, I think, is adorable. Absolutely adorable. I think it's just so cute. So I will be doing that. If anybody is interested, I would love your guys' support. Thank you so much. If there has been anybody watching this main channel who has purchased from my Etsy shop, I truly appreciate it. Also, wanted to give a huge thank you. I just received an email today from Nancy. Nancy bought me, I think it was 5 coffees. So, and Nancy has been around forever. She is so supportive. She always comments on my videos as well and has become a friend. So thank you so much, Nancy, for all your support. You guys are really helping me out. Like, you know what I mean? I don't ask for help a lot, but obviously if it's something that you can purchase from my Etsy shop, or you know, even my ebook, my keto ebook is still on sale. So if you want to purchase that, like every little thing helps me. Or even when you purchased from Perfect Keto using my link, every little thing helps me. And I appreciate you guys so much for showing up and appreciating me and helping me and supporting me. Like, it literally means the world to me. You guys mean so much to me. So thank you for that. I wanted to show these pens because I'm so excited. I am so excited to launch those. So please make sure you keep that in mind for a small little Christmas gift. And that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you give this video a like. Make sure that you are subscribed and you're hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I will be uploading quite often for the rest of September. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow.